Ladies and gentlemen, they are getting ready for the cashless society. This is not a joke, okay? This is for real. Like I've been saying, like I've been talking to my friend, and she said a perfect example. Like these kids in the elementary schools, they just pay for their lunch just by a swipe of their hand, biometrically. They're using the children as guinea pigs. And now I got this article that I found. This is totally incredible. Listen to this. This is dead wrong. Listen, just listen. Okay. Finger scanning program used to count homeless population expanding statewide. Statewide. This is coming to New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen. But it's coming to the whole world. Because it said Canada is going to follow the rest of the countries of the world. Because it said most of the world already is already headed in that direction. Biometrics. I want to explain what biometrics is in a minute, but if you guys listen to my other videos, you already know about it. But I want to read this stuff to you guys because this is literally crazy. This is something that you would read out of a science fiction book. You think it's science fiction? No longer. It's no longer science fiction. That's why they say reality is stranger than fiction, but because it's fiction becomes reality. But listen to this. I want to read it to you. Okay, right here. Yeah, but the sign in But the sign in system didn't give the country Department of Human Service, which runs the shelter, an accurate number of how many people were using the meals. They couldn't tell which Santa was which, because it was about Santa Claus, something about Santa. I'll put the link below so you guys can understand what I'm trying to read here. Which Santa was which, and how many meals they needed to feed the Santas. That changed in 2010 when the country contacted with the New Jersey business system for lots of money to install a biometric data system at the shelter. Now, rather than sign in people using services at the shelter, instead having their fingers scanned and enter into software that track how often they came in. Because, you know, people see so many faces a day. They don't know if these people are just coming in to get another meal for the fun of it or what. But anyways, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, they're using crime to fulfill their agenda. This is about total control, total enslavement. Just like Hitler did, he had all the Jews numbered, but yet they have the technology that we have today is even worse. Hitler and Stalin would have given their right arm for the technology that we have today. So I want to go down and read this. Yeah, listen to this. Listen to this. We don't have to prepare for 50 people at the beginning of the month. We can safely prepare for 30 at the beginning of the month and not have to worry about food going bad. Student of Human Service planning for the country told New Jersey something. Department can also see how often individuals use the service, allowing them to focus on the people who need the most help. Really, this is a bunch of bull, ladies and gentlemen. This is totally against the Constitution. They want our biometrics. Okay, I'm gonna get into this right now. Okay, I'm gonna get into this right now. Look at that little red light. Put your finger on it, and that's how you pay for your lunch. Okay, listen to this. Biometrics is 3 measurements of your body. They're going to do your palm and your fingerprints. You're going to put it on the machine. It's going to take your fingerprints digitally. And now your fingerprints and your palm is in their software, in the computer. Now the next step is you're going to put these things on your eyes like binoculars so you can do an eye erase. And then they're going to take a picture of your face for a face recognition. Now, whenever you go to a store or wherever you go, Wherever you go, you're going to put your hand on a machine, and then your face is going to appear on their computer, which will identify that you are the person who it says it is. Because many people say, yeah, but what about identity theft? Say somebody comes into your house with magic dust and steals your fingerprints and takes them and put them on there, and now they're you. That's not going to work. That is not going to work. Because think about it. I come into your house, I take your fingerprints, I go to a machine, I put my hand on it. Guess whose face is going to come up? Your face is going to come up, not my face, and they're going to see it. Because they're at the cache looking at the computer, and they're going to see a different face than the person that is standing in front of them. They're going to say, there's something wrong here. But that's not the point. The point is, this is a control glitch. And they actually said very soon, your DNA will become your data. Very soon, your finger, listen ladies and gentlemen, very soon your finger is going to become your social security number. This is what they want. They want everybody to have a biometric ID card. Because right now, I'm telling you, the global elitists, there is a push on the globe for every nation to have its citizens numbered with national ID cards. And without this national ID card, you will not be able to open a bank account, you will not be able to get a driver's license, and you will not be able to get a job. You will be an unperson without that biometric card. And guess what's in that biometric card, my friend? RFID chip. There's an RFID chip in that biometric ID card. So how do we know that you are who you say you are? Prove to us that you are who you say you are. You see what they're doing? They're tracking it up. They're testing it on kids. They're testing it on homeless people that cannot even speak because they're weak. But people that know what's going on, as I said before, knowledge is power. The more you are informed, the more things that you will know about. You will not be misled. So this is what it's about. This is all about the New World Order, the one world government happening, ladies and gentlemen. This is totally amazing. This is a cashless society happening. If you guys want to know more about it, you guys can go listen to my video, Racing Toward the Mark of the Beast. The New World System is already in place. It's totally crazy. It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. It just breaks my heart because I made another video if you guys want to go see it. It's called The Antichrist System is being set up right now. Because somebody unfriended me off of Facebook. But the argument that she was making with me made no sense whatsoever. Because this person that I knew, well, she wrote it on her status, I'm excited, tomorrow I'm going for a job interview. I gotta get my fingerprints done. If you're excited to get your fingerprints done, man, this is totally... Where are people today, man? People need to wake up, do your research. I'm excited to get my fingerprints done, really? Next is going to be a blood sample, and who knows? So I told her this is not good because now her fingerprints are in the computer. They can create whatever they want on her. They can create false profiles, ladies and gentlemen. They got caught in the past manipulating information because they actually went out in the public and said, yes, we share biometric data commercially between different government agencies, between different law enforcement agencies about you. I'm not taking this, okay? If this happens before the rapture takes place, I'm not taking any of this. And my prayer for you is that you will not take this either. So you know what she said? Oh, I'm already in the system. Just because you're already in the system, does that give you the right to give them more power over you and more control? You know? Because you know what they can do? Because there's a story of this girl that came out on mainstream. She couldn't believe it. She was literally shocked, ladies and gentlemen. She was in shock. This is what happened. These people approached her. They had a sheet of paper. They had a sheet of paper, ladies and gentlemen. Everything about this woman's life. Every single thing. She was freaking out. I don't know these people. I never met them in my entire life, and yet they're telling everything about me. And they arrested her. They threw her in prison. Then after, oh man, we made a mistake. We made a mistake. Somehow we manipulated the information. And they had to apologize. They took her out of prison and everything. And guess what? That woman wanted to bring a lawsuit against them. These places are called Axion, Choice Point, many other places that they have secret profiles on each and every single one of us, ladies and gentlemen. On each and every single one of us. Because it's true. If you think about it, like what I'm holding right here is, what's it called? Your bank. The monthly thing that you get from your bank. They send it to you. Oh, you took this amount of money out. You bought this, you bought that, you bought that. But that's why I just try to use cash. I have very rarely used debit. Because each time you use a credit card, a debit card, you're leaving a breadcrumb trail. They know what you bought, how much you spent, and what time you bought it, and everything. This is the all-seeing eye. And with all these surveillance cameras. Even the street lights, they're openly proclaiming it. How about this? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to see if I can put 3 links below my description. I want to put this one. And I want to put, because there's an article. Well, I can't copy it. I don't know. I'll just put this one. But this is what's, yeah, okay, I'll send you the other one too. I'll put the other one below this too, about surveillance. Like, everything is under surveillance, ladies and gentlemen. They're trying to pass a bill right now to kill the internet. Because it's too much information. They want to get rid of Facebook, they want to get rid of YouTube, you name it. But I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, biometrics is coming. They actually went so far to say that biometrics is the next generation. So whoever you are, do not take it. If you feel comfortable, because you know what? This is a bad thing, ladies and gentlemen. Do your research on biometrics. This is not good. They're talking about bringing this in grocery stores, restaurants, you name it. This is it. And India is the first... I'm gonna put that link below with the other one. I'm gonna put that one on. India is the first country that's going into biometrics to test out for a cashless society. And if Canada is going to follow the rest of countries in the most of the world right now, all the countries of the world are already headed in that direction, biometrics. This is literally amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Cash is becoming useless. Because if you read the Bible prophesied that there's coming a cashless society. And they're going to make this look, sound, nothing but good. This is for our own security. Because I read the documents. Ladies and gentlemen. If you want to read it, I'm going to give it to you right now. It's called NWO Plans Exposed 1969. 1969. You guys can watch on my video. I talk about it. If you guys want to hear about it, go to my YouTube channel, which is CH McDonald. TVs that can watch you. TVs that watch you. They said we're going to start off, because they said we need a single bank, which means you need a one world currency. One world bank for the whole world. They said we're going to start off with a single card, one card, a global ID card, and what's going to replace that global ID card is going to be the implant. Because the card can be lost or stolen, but with a special implant it cannot be. Because you have it in you, or whatever. It's going to be a mark. The Bible says it's going to be a mark, but listen to this. Now you don't even some places you don't even have to touch anything, because everybody's hand is unique. Everybody's hand is not the same. It's different, unless you're a twin. Okay? But you just have to swipe your hand, beep, and that's how you pay for your thing. Because it can tell your hand. But I never thought of that. What if you're a twin? Because twins look the exact identical. They look the exact same. That's what I'm saying. That's why they're coming up with this, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? They are literally coming up with this. It's crazy. It's happening. It's happening. I never thought that I would live to see this stuff happen, yet I'm seeing it coming at me right now in 3D. If you guys would have read the documents that I've read, and knowing Bible prophecy, studying the Bible, and you see everything that's coming at me in the headlines, and these things coming at me, this is exactly word for word what God said would be happening. So this is what's coming, ladies and gentlemen, is biometrics, and if it comes to your country, which it is, reject it. This must be resisted. This must be resisted. So this is all I got to say to you all, and this is it. This is totalitarianism. This is going into dictatorship, control over its people, just like history has shown that the government wants to control. That's why they want a one-world government, and that's why they're bringing in a global government, because they want to control the citizens of the world. And this is all I got to say. So for my brothers and sisters in Christ, be ready to meet the Lord, because Jesus is coming very soon, and God bless.